Hello, everybody. I don't understand why the lighting isn't working. However, I had turned on the light. Maybe I need to move it closer. I don't know. However, I apologize for the darkness. Um, but yes, I am back. I hope to the gods that you can hear me. Maybe it's a bit too loud. Um, but nonetheless, I've come back, yet again, and I hope and pray to the gods that I will continue on my new attempt at this. I am very, very excited about uh, what I am about to tell you and what I am about to throw out to you in this video. Um, First and foremost, um, I am very, very sorry for saying, oh, hey, I'm coming back. Hey, I'm going to start a new channel. And then just completely dying away into some giant abyss of nothingness yet again. Um, there is absolutely nothing that I can tell you as to why that happened, other than my own essential laziness initially. And then, of course, after that, things happened, and I eventually started to hate myself and talk to myself in terrible ways, and things led from there. However, I am back, and I have made New Year's resolutions, and yes, it is Christmas Day. Yes, it's not quite New Year's, but who says that you can't do it early? Get a head start, you know? Um, one of my resolutions will be helping me to hopefully work out things such as my essential non-existence on YouTube. And yes, YouTube is being very difficult to a lot of people that are on YouTube. And I have heard and discussed with those people, or some of those people, about that. Um, Namely Ryan Espich, uh, not Dragon Fireflies, uh, Jake, Monroe, um, one of the hosts of Metal Ass Gaming, and Jake Monroe is one of the hosts of Metal Ass Gaming. He also has a blog, um, and uh, what's her name? Uh, there's someone else who the girlfriend of Jake Monroe. I forget her name, and I'm really sorry about that. I absolutely adore you. If you're watching this, I don't know if you will be, but if you are, I'm sorry I forgot your name. It will probably come to me after the video. Moving on. My second point. Yes, I have made a list yet again, and I'm going to attempt to do that every video. Might not happen, might happen. I'm going to attempt to make it happen every single time. So, let us go with that. Moving on. My second point. I'm hoping, not only to continue this channel, Witchy Boy, as it has been going on, you know, the daily blogs, the witchy halls, the witchy blogs, and whatever else I happen to do on the channel. If some of those things don't continue, I'm sorry if you like them and you're disappointed. Just let me know, and maybe I can throw a couple of those sorts of videos in there. But if whatever I have left of an audience that hasn't gone away because I went away, I would like it if you would say, hey, he's come back and he's actually going to start up again. Please, 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 spread that word. I would really like it if I could get back up to the 40 instead of the 36 that I'm currently at. Moving on. Uh, I'm also hoping to take all of you, all of my subscribers, on my personal journey uh, as I begin to achieve and attempt to, well, probably, most likely, due to how I almost always work, overachieve my new goals for this new year. And I am hoping to change my life drastically. So, moving on, swiftly moving on to the resolutions of this year, new year. The first resolution that I came up with was that I need to. I don't want to. I need to start working out, and I am putting a goal out because I have heard and observed and decided that it would be best for me to put out a goal for myself. That goal being to lose at very least. Again, I'm probably going to overachieve as I almost always do. But uh, attempt to attempt to lose at very least two sizes, two sizes on my pants. Hopefully, hopefully on my shirt too. Uh, um, my current shirt size is double XL, extra large. My current pants size is 38 waist, men's, by 30 length. Yeah, kind of bad. Anyway, um, my second resolution for the new year is to get a job, which I have been working on for almost 6 months now. Nothing has been working out. However, honestly, I haven't really been trying as hard as I should be to get this job. But now with the added benefit of the trial work period from my benefits that I got last year, at the beginning of this year, um, I will be able. I basically I have to take up that opportunity, and I have to get a job. Like I have to. So I am going to get a job. It's honestly, it's probably going to be at the Newport McDonald's. Yes, it's kind of a crummy job to some people. To me, it's a job. And honestly, it's not that bad because I can walk there. And granted, it's a 10 mile, 5, maybe 7 mile walk from my place here in the boonies to town. But also, there's a gym in town. And if I start working and I get a bank account, which I do want to do, as well as get this job, I'll be able to save money. And whatever money I get from my benefits, which I will still be getting paychecks during the trial work period, I can take whatever isn't spent on whatever I don't normally get. Normally I'd spent like 50, I have some, my payee will spend $50 for me. Excuse me. She'll get me a carton of cigarettes, which holds about 10 packs of cigarettes. That lasts me about a month. Maybe a little bit into maybe a little bit into the second month, but normally it lasts me about a month. Anyway, so I'm hoping that I can get that money that comes out of my check from my SSDI and put that into my bank account. Obviously, I'm going to have a little bit of spending money and all that stuff, but that's whatever. I'm hoping to save up at least $4,000 by the end of the 9 months of the trial work period. Because my third resolution is to get myself my own apartment. And I have been pushing for this for about 2 years, and I haven't really tried. I lost a job, I lost another job, I just kind of stopped doing that, and then I haven't done anything. I haven't tried going onto YouTube for income or anything. I've just been existing. I haven't been living. I've been existing, and it's really, really annoying me. Anyway, and my fourth and last resolution for the new year, as of now, at the very least, is to start up on YouTube again. So this means essentially that I am going to be doing this. I am going to be going on to this YouTube channel as well as my new channel. I totally forget what I called it, The Life of a Nerd or something like that. Something with a nerd, something with a life. I don't even know anymore. I'm going to check that out later. Anyway, I do plan on going and starting videos with that as well. I finally was able to find a screen recorder that I could use that isn't going to be absolutely ridiculous with ads and absolutely ridiculous with limitations and whatever because it's a free app. So I am going to try doing that. So you're going to be seeing a lot of Clash Royale because that's basically all I play. But if I can figure out how to hook up my PS2 and play whatever games I have there, I'll do that. I do have a few retro games that I'll be picking out. Maybe I'll buy a few. Maybe I'll buy myself a few systems like a Xbox or whatever. Or I have the Wii. I might be able to do that. But also my card games like Magic and L5R and Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon and D&D and Mutant Chronicles and stuff like that. Like card games, role-playing games, tabletop games, stuff like that. And it's not gonna be just like fantasy nerdy games. I might even be able to throw in like checkers or Othello or chess or whatever. It's just like a different aspect on my life, on things that I do, things that I want to or like to do for entertainment. And I hope that it entertains you as a viewer, and I hope that you that are watching this video now will at least check it out and give me a few likes on a few videos. I hope that you like them, and I hope that I can make it so that you understand and appreciate these games, maybe even start looking into them. That would be amazing. I found a new card game that I didn't even realize existed. It's called Fantasy Adventures. I have one card. I don't even know where I got it, but I have one card from that card game. And I'm going to be looking into that hopefully soon. And see if maybe I can get invested into a couple of decks of that and have someone come over and play with me, or go over to the Dragon Maze and say, "Hey, can I record this while we try this game out, so I can share it with my viewers so they can see this game and maybe you can like it, and I can tell you how to get it, or maybe even I can suggest it to the owners of that store and say, hey." If I can start getting people into this, would you sell that? Because I'm into it, and I really think that people are going to like it because it's a good game. And if it's a shitty game, obviously I'm going to get rid of it, but whatever. Moving on. So yeah, those are my New Year's resolutions. And honestly, one of the resolutions that I have thought of putting up on this list was to quit smoking. Honestly, though, I don't want to quit. And yes, I know, it's terrible. Smoking is really, really bad for you. It can cause cancer, it can do that, it can do all that stuff. But honestly, it's a coping skill for me right now. It's a coping skill for stress, and it helps me. Yes, it has its negative effects. I'm not saying it doesn't. But what I am saying is that right now, it helps me through everything that's going on. And when I start doing all this stuff, I know I'm going to have days where I'm just like, I don't want to do any of this stuff. I don't want to do anything, and it's going to stress me out because I want to and I need to do this stuff. Because if I don't push myself to do this stuff, I am not going to live. I am not going to have a good life. And I want to have a great life. I want to be able to find someone to love, live with that person, maybe even adopt a couple of kids or have a couple of kids. I don't know. But right now, I'm not able to do that because I have made really poor life decisions, or at least I have been dealt a bad hand. And so I am going to attempt to do everything that I can to push myself through and win in this existence. Because I still believe that there is reincarnation, not necessarily like, oh, you were a terrible human being, so you're going to become this thing or that thing or whatever else, but more of you learned what you needed to learn in this life. And so now we're going to throw you into, and so now we're going to make you look at what the lessons you have learned, and then we're going to ask what you want to do next. And you don't and what the really interesting part is, I don't understand why we don't remember this, but for whatever reason, we cannot remember the time that we have after death into birth. We can't remember it. I don't know why. I can't tell you why. I don't think anyone can. They might be able to put out theories, but I don't think they can say this is exactly what happens. It's not a law. And really, if we're going to get into that, I'm not going to. But if we were, I would be able to argue laws aren't necessarily laws. But again, I can't get into that right now. I might be able to get into it in another video. Point of this video was just to say, hi, I'm back. Please believe that I'm going to come back, because I am going to come back, because I have to, because I love you guys. You guys have helped me so much, and I just kind of abandoned you, and I feel really, really terrible about that. And I really honestly do, because you can't say, oh, he just wants money. I'm not asking you for money. I can't ask you for money because there's no way that I would need money from you guys. Like, that sounded really bad. There's no way that I could expect you guys to pay me to watch videos. It's just not moral for me. Um. Anyway, I hope you all had a really. I'm not gonna say Merry Christmas. I'm going to say a really happy holiday. Um. And I hope that you all start spreading the word. Hey, he's back. And, maybe share this video around or repost it or whatever else. But please help me to be able to get out to people and be able to get up at least to the 40 that I had. If we can extend that, I would be so happy. I can't promise any special videos right now, but I can say that I will do everything that I can to continue on. And if we can continue to grow as a channel, and I say we because you guys do more work into this than I do, honestly. I was literally nothing, and then you rose me up every time I asked for a goal. I said, hey, can we do this within the month? And you did it, and it was amazing. You guys worked so hard, and I am so happy because people are not easy to convince. I really believe that. But you were able to help convince them that this guy this guy is worth watching, and I don't understand it, but I thank you for it. It is amazing. Anyway, I'm rambling, and I hope, and I'm sorry. I hope that you all had a great holiday, and please, please, share this video around. Like it. If you haven't watched my other videos, please do. Get to know me, as a person, and, as a witch, essentially, because I still am, and always will be. There have been times where I just haven't done anything, and before I leave, I'm going to mention, I don't really do a lot of that kind of stuff right now anymore. I don't do daily prayers to Hecate or whatever else. I pray to her when I absolutely need it. Like, I absolutely need help. I pray to her because she always helps me out. And I told her, hey, I know that I used to pray to you all the time, and I'm sorry I'm not doing that anymore. But, like, I need to be able to rely on myself and be able to help myself because I can't rely on magic and I can't rely on the gods or source to help me absolutely every time I need for anything, like anything. I can't just keep taking and taking and taking the energy. I need to be able to support myself, and so I am challenging myself not only to do the things on this list, but to overachieve those things continuously. I make a goal, I get to that goal, I make another goal, and I get to that goal and continue on from there, just continuously. And that's what I want to do, and that's what I hope that I can do. And for the hard times, not only will I have you guys now that I'm starting this again, but I'll have Hecate and Source. And maybe if I find new gods, maybe I'll go back to Thoth. Maybe I'll say, hey, Thoth, I need you to come back. I need to come back to you. I'm sorry I left, and I hope that there's no bad feelings, but I really hope that you can help me out because I need your help right now. And I honestly, I know that he'll come. I know that he'll take me back because, like, he loves me, and I was really, really happy, and I was seriously considering going to priesthood so I could be a priest of Thoth. Um, but one thing led to another, and things just went downhill really fast, and I crashed. I just died. It was terrible. So I don't know. Anyway, tomorrow, hopefully, when the sun is in the sky and there's light in my room, and you will be able to see my disgusting face, then you'll be able to figure out, hey, like, it's been bad. And I'm hoping to be able to take what I've essentially my rock bottom. I've hit my rock bottom, essentially. I'm hoping to go from that to exceeding what I was even so many years ago. Like, I used to be so happy, so energetic, so loving of absolutely everything. And I want to and challenge myself to achieve that. So, anyway, again, rambling. Excuse me. I love you guys. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I can't guarantee any specific time. Just make sure that you watch out for my videos and watch them, like them, share them, please. Please. I really, really, really am sorry that I've abandoned you the way I did. Came back, made a promise, hey, I'm coming back, and I'm making a new channel. Please subscribe to that. I'm sorry that I just bailed and came back, bailed again, and just, it was terrible. And I'm feeling like a really terrible person, but whatever. Anyway, moving on. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I hope that you all had a wonderful holiday and that tomorrow we can start up on the things that I want to do. So, with that in mind, blessed be everybody.